The monkey noises being directed at Danny Rose began early in the evening, though it was Raheem Sterling's reaction to the home fans' cut ears after scoring his goal which confirmed it. The abuse was voluble by the end. Another dismal episode for football, which England brushed off in the way that they now do. The abuse, distinct when Rose was fouled near the dugouts, but heard by Sportsmail photographer Andy Hooper all night, was not all that the Montenegro FA must answer for today. A cigarette lighter was thrown at Callum Hudson-Odoi.It was clear from mid-afternoon that it might be a night to challenge English temperaments. This week marks the 20th anniversary of the NATO bombing of the country during the Balkans conflict, which saw 6 civilians, including 3 children, killed in an airstrike in the village of Murino. They have not forgotten.All. This went some way to explaining the intensity with which the national anthem was sung relentlessly in the bars on the Njegoseva thoroughfare, where both sets of fans faced each other in the heat yesterday afternoon. There was a palpable tension in the 2 hours leading to kick-off. The English had colonised the cheers bar, the usual domain of the local ultras. But the locals simply shifted up the street to the Titograd bar, where they dominated the singing. The locals' ultras have also been stealing England flags for the past 48 hours and picturing themselves with them holding the flags upside down. These and other reasons were why Gareth Southgate had warned his players against the environment they would be facing. There is a reason why netting has been dropped in front of the entire south stand of the stadium. Missiles tend to be thrown. It seemed to say everything about the youthful inexperience of the England players that the manager had instructed them not to pick up any flares. England have had a habit of wilting in the face of such intensity in this stadium. Eight years ago, England had a Wayne Rooney dependency, and with it an inbuilt self-destruct button. Rooney lost possession, kicked out, was dismissed, and in the broiling atmosphere England sacrificed a 2-0 lead. Briefly, there was a reprise of those problems. The stadium was bouncing to a level of noise which fractured the England's midfield's attempts to concentrate. Declan Rice and Callum Hudson-Odoi as Marko Vesovic collected the ball. England's central defence froze as the forward drove at them. In the blink of an eye Montenegro were ahead, and then England calmly put things back together again. The small details reveal how Harry Kane provides the kind of role that Rooney, operating on the cuff, never did. His quiet word, encouraging Raheem Sterling to be calm amid the frustration of a decision which had gone against him. The small details also reveal England's capacity to do their own thinking. No touchline instruction from Southgate seemed necessary for Sterling and Hudson-Odoi to switch flanks, allowing the 18-year-old, who had laboured on the right, to instigate the run and shot from the left, which Ross Barkley converted into a goal. Sang-froid like that can be devastating, even in the white heat of a partisan place such as this. When Barkley's effort went in, dozens of white-shirted fans leapt up to reveal themselves among the home supporters. Police had feared the consequences of English materialising there with tickets bought by touts. The locals seemed too devastated by the comeback to notice. By the time that Barkley had sealed the win, the visiting supporters had started provided the soundtrack. Follow England away, they sang, to their drums' beat. Doing just that has become a source of joy. No cauldron carries fears when England play with an uncomplicated freedom like this. They brush off the most despicable insults